Okay, so these were my empties for the month. Only one makeup thing. So I finished the Aquifer. It was on this red line, and I was using it as a lip mask and for my feet and my hands. I pretty much mostly used it on my lips this month. The reason why is because I was going to replace it with this Vaseline, but I couldn't find it. It was in my purse all along. It was just in a different compartment, and I didn't check that zipper specifically. But anyway, after I found it, I realized that it wasn't going to be a good idea because it was tinted to wear at night, you know? So I ended up leaving this back in my purse. And so then I switched to Vaseline, which I depotted into these two containers. I finished this one, and now I'm working on this one. This is not cutting it, y'all. This is like super thin. So yeah, I ended up buying a lip balm, which I guess I'll talk about my no buy in a bit. I have this one started. I ended up melting it with my candle warmer and then pouring it into the other two containers. Yeah, I had a lot of fun melting stuff last month. I did do a new mark. So this one's the Nivea one, and this is the new mark. I don't know how accurate that is, but because this is skinny now. The next thing is the Original Defeat lip balm. This is where it's at. I definitely focused more on it this month than the previous one. And this is the new line. Again, I don't know how accurate it is. I got the idea from Black Magic Beauty. At least I think that's how she did it, that she just traced it. The last thing was this eyeliner. This is the new line, which you can't see at all. It's where it says November, and it's backwards, huh? Yeah. So that was the first month with this. For this blush, I want to hit pan on this. I'm really glad that I added this to the project pan or whatever, because it's become one of my favorite blushes now. It doesn't last too long, so that kind of sucks, but I really like the color of it. We'll see if it actually shows a dip difference. I added this blush for this month. I did use every single shade at least once, but I still was wearing this one more just because I wanted to. Although I feel like during weekdays I wasn't using it that much, so there's that. I ended up trying to dig out the little fuzzies with the candle warmer, but I ended up ruining the pan, but it's fine, you know? That's how it's supposed to look when you use it. But anyway, that's why it looks like that. The last things are pretty boring. I pretty much just did tick marks, and then to be honest, I kind of forgot to track stuff, so this isn't even accurate. For the eyeliner, it says that I used it 17 times. I'm pretty sure I used it way more than that. And for this one, it was 12 times. There's a tick mark right here. I'm starting to like this. It's kind of drying. I think I might actually try to depot this into here because it's also kind of annoying that I can't see the progress. And I also had thought about mixing it in with the foundation in here, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So I ended up recrushing this eyeshadow that I frankened. I'm kind of mad about it, y'all. I might declutter it. I'm gonna keep it for one more month. I pretty much just used it 4 times. I might try to refranken it and add a lighter color, but we shall see. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the rest of the empties, which there's just one thing that's really huge, so that's a worry. Okay, I might actually not be able to reuse this bag because this cleanser's so annoying, man. Okay. I finished 2 skincare things. This was a prescription cream for acne from Mexico that my mom got me like years ago, and I finally got around to using it up. This is where I was at. I'm pretty sure this was the mark from last month, and then this is where I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna use it on my body because I felt like it was breaking me out. And the main reason why I think it was that is because one day I tested it like right here, and I don't know, I feel like maybe I was allergic to it, or maybe it's too strong. I don't know, because it didn't burn or anything. It's just I would get bumps. So I don't know. Another hate pan product was this cleanser from the, what is it? Not The Ordinary. From the Inky List, yeah. I fucking hated it. It's a texture thing, but yeah, I don't know. I just really wanted to try the whole double cleansing thing. I have tried the expensive DHC oil cleanser, and I didn't like it. And so I was like, maybe a balm will be better. You have to wash your face at least 2 more times with like a foaming cleanser for it to completely come off. It was kind of bad. So would not repurchase it, but I'm glad I used it up. This is another kind of hate pan. Oh my god. I mean, this one I did, sorry, I was calling it hate pan because I was using like kind of bigger globs to like wash my face. This one, I was not overdoing it. But anyway, I fucking hated the scent. I think maybe it just didn't vibe with my body scent. I don't know what it was, but yeah, during the summer this was pretty bad. Towards the fall it was okay. I think I did cycle it in and out for like a year or 2, But yeah, do not get the lavender scent for the secret thing. A joint empty, my husband and I finished this body wash. I guess the main thing we liked was that it wasn't scented. I don't know that it was super helpful for dry skin, but I don't know. It was just nice that it was not scented. For chronic pain, I have this menthol thing. I'm like down here now. I feel like I was using it a lot, but I guess it's kind of hard to like squeeze out now. For beauty and beauty adjacent stuff that we bought, these we got from Sam's Club. And they smell pretty fucking strong. It came in a pack of 2. I actually find it pleasant because it reminds me of my aunt's shampoo from Mexico. I like it. My husband says it's too strong. I got my cellar water. It came in a pack like this. I don't know that I'll actually use this for travel, but I mean, I guess it's kind of nice to have. I was really missing my cellar water, and I hadn't even finished this when I already opened this one. Also, I was really glad that it was at Sam's Club because I didn't have to ask for them to open the gate because Walmart fucking closes everything. Well, for chronic pain, I bought 2 things. I repurchased this diclofenac gel for chronic pain. Now I feel like it's not effective again. Then I got this, what is it? It's Arth RX. I don't know, but basically, so for my back and shoulder blade, I like using like icy hot menthol type of thing. But for my hands, I don't like using cold stuff. So I ended up buying this, and I guess it has like red pepper. I don't know. Sometimes it burns too much and sometimes it doesn't burn enough. So I'm still figuring it out. So something else that I bought is that I bought 2 empty magnetic palettes, this size, and then this little one. I was not past my makeup no buy or whatever. Oh, we'll talk about it in a bit. Anyway, I'm still figuring it out, what I'm keeping and what I'm decluttering. This is more or less the progress or whatever. I feel like these were kind of borderline cheating with my makeup no buy because it was makeup related. Because, you know, even though it's not makeup and it's a makeup organizer, it's kind of like cutting it close, you know? So for stuff that I'm decluttering, so I really did try with these, y'all. So this is for chronic pain. I got this in Mexico. I have a hard time opening this, right? It's kind of dumb because like this is super greasy and it's hard to open even when it's not greasy. I ended up pouring this out into this container and this container. And I finished what was in this one. And then this is how far I got for this container. But I am decluttering this. I'm also getting rid of this one, which is completely full. This was $35, so I think it's like $1.50 maybe. I mainly bought it because the little old man was so cute. I guess the main issue is that it would get underneath your nails. I feel like I still have some even though it's been like a week. I guess it was just embarrassing to have brown stuff inside of my freaking nails, you know? And I even tried painting my nails darker so you couldn't see it, but it was still like getting on the bed sheet and everywhere, and it was just kind of annoying. And it wasn't even super effective. Like it has menthol and some other flowers and other stuff. Anyway, I don't know. It's right here. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm going to toss this. I'm going to scoop this out too. But I'll keep this container. What's the other thing I was going to declutter? Oh, it's up there, but I'll show you in a bit. Another thing I decluttered that was months ago and I forgot to mention was a hand sanitizer. I was influenced by the influencers and it smells really fucking strong. I even thought about using it as like a hair perfume or whatever, but even then it was too strong. The main reason why I bought it is because I was already gonna buy this, and also because my social anxiety and blah blah. I should have just gone to Dollar Tree from the start to get a regular hand sanitizer. But anyway, so this is how my No Shade Left Behind is going like. This is still the original picture. If I swatched it on my arm, it did not count. But if I swatched it on my eye to see if I keep or declutter, then I did count it. So my makeup no buy was from mid-May to end of November, basically until like Black Friday sales. And so it was like a little over 6 months. And so now I'm done. Like I said, I did break my no buy like super early on in May with this. So I've already bought 5 makeup things. 3 of them were replacement and 2 of them were more fun, which I guess I'll talk about it when I receive them and stuff. It was like a whole thing to try to get a few of the products because they didn't have them at store. So I had to buy stuff online anyway, even though I didn't want to because they were powder, but you know, whatever. So with the skincare, I've been doing replacement only. This is how my spreadsheet is looking like now. And for makeup, I'm going to do the same thing, replacement only, but it's not going to be category by category. For example, if I finish this, I can buy a lipstick or whatever I want. Project penning has been really helpful for like curbing my want to buy things. As I mentioned, I don't want to count decluttering as part of one in, one out or whatever. Like I just want it to be project pan related. Maybe if I'm like super itching for something, I will count 5 pans for a product. If I finish a single eyeshadow, because I have depotted stuff, that's only going to count for a single eyeshadow. As for the rest of my skincare, these are my shower cleansers. This is pretty small. I was also using this one here and there. It's just aloe vera. And let me show you the rest. Okay, so this is the rest of my nighttime routine. So this one, I always forget to use it. And this one, I'm gonna try to use it once a week. I haven't used it yet. Well, I've used it in the past, but just not recently. And this one's almost done. I probably will end up repurchasing it. And this one's pretty low, but you know, you can't see through it. And this is the rest of the skincare. So it's mostly stuff that I use occasionally / stuff that I never use, like the acids. So this is my hair care stuff. And so I had decluttered this to my husband because I wanted him to use it as regular conditioner, but then he ended up not doing it. So yeah. So now it's here instead of the shower. And then this one is so annoying to me. I just hate the oily feeling of it in my hands. So I'm gonna declutter this to my husband. And then this is a essential oil perfume-ish thing. It's not really perfume, but I'm just gonna use it as a hair perfume. It's mostly like minty, to be honest. Anyway, if you're curious, this is my husband's thing, which is not gonna fit, but anyway, yeah. Oh, actually, okay, so this is kind of like our mutual stuff, but I think I'm gonna move my thing. I've never actually used this one, but it's my husband's. Okay. I guess I can move it here. I'm gonna forget, but oh yeah, I forgot. I also ended up using 2 dermal sheet masks, which are these. I really like them when my skin's peeling. And my skin was peeling because I overdid it with the benzoyl peroxide. So this is what the bottom of my sink looks like. I kind of moved stuff around because I wanted to show you the body washes. But anyway, so I still have one cleanser. The hair dye, I don't know if I'm gonna dye my hair again. And then some of the stuff is my husband's. Anyway, so quick recap. These are my project pan items. And this is what I'm adding. So I'm adding this blush for the month. And then for these, I just want to use one liquid lipstick a month. And I used this one last month. And these are the ones that I'm rolling out. Okay, so these are my empties, semi-empties, decluttered stuff. Thank you for watching. Bye.